Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Table Talk. And we got my man, Max LaCroix. Am I saying that right?
You got it, man.
Oh, beautiful. He's one of our senior guys, a leader on the team. Fantastic experience, knowledge of the game. Tell everybody about your beginnings in the game, man, and how you arrived here.
Yeah, for sure. I started, I think, around grade 10, grade 11. School system is a little different back east, but we'll make it work anyways. And then so kind of later in the game, I guess, just started playing, didn't know what to do. So classic, you go, DB. When you're not sure, that's where you start.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of liked it quite a bit. I was playing rugby at the time and other sports, so it was kind of feel like something fun. And then after high school, I went to a cégep, which would be kind of a mix of junior and college type of deal. And then played football there for, that would be like Division 1 or whatever. And then it kind of stopped there. I played one season after, a couple of years later, a senior back east. And then, that was it for like 20 years basically, right? And then here we are 20 years later, playing for the Irish. First season was 3 years ago. So that simple and that big of a gap in between, that's for sure.
Yeah, geez. So I can relate to kind of having a little bit of a hiatus there. I had a 10-year hiatus, but what made you want to jump back into it, and why Airdrie?
Well, I live in Airdrie. So what happened is 3 years ago during Super Bowl, I got a text from a guy. Said, "Hey, do you know there's a men's league in Airdrie football? Because I guess there was an event at Atlas, which is one of our sponsors." And then, so we were guys, right? I said, I can do this. So I texted right away, kind of signed up, and then I feel like, and Connor back in the day like responded right away, and it just kind of made it so easy.
Nice.
So showed up to first indoor, and I told myself, well, you know what? I'll ride it along as I can. And then finished the season, really enjoyed it. Then last year and then this year again. So it's just like, to me, it's really like one play at a time because you never know. But I love it so far. So
fantastic,
that's for sure.
And you can still play clearly. You help us out in a wide range of ways. From your time joining the club to today, what are some of the most notable differences that you've witnessed?
Yeah, I think with the club, it was already pretty a very good foundation, but just kind of building on that. Like I really feel that, I've never played professionally or whatever, but you can tell that we're kind of going in that direction. Like we're very serious about on the field, but all the stuff outside. We're talking about volunteering in the community, the sponsorship with Eric, that sort of stuff. This is great. Having so many indoors, so many great coaches, so many people. I just feel that we even have an off-season program that is provided to us. I just feel like it's very close to what you would experience if you were a professional, right? Which is, I think, it's really exciting, and that's probably why so many people come more and more every year.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's just like that continuous progression. So it's almost exciting to think, okay, what is it going to be next year and the next and the next?
Oh
right?
Man, is it ever? Yes. And so you take a little break, you come back as a player, but not only as a player, you have a hand in us being successful with a lot of our relationships in the community. You've had a massive effect on our ability to host spring games and work with the city of Airdrie and do all kinds of things. So obviously it goes deeper than just putting on the uniform and playing. Where do you envision us going? What would you like to see for this club?
I think, kind of just carry on with what we're building already, right? I think ultimately when we were talking to council and stuff like that, right? It would be nice. Airdrie, we are almost like a suburb of Calgary for sure, but being like a small town approach or spirit, and it would be great to be like the football team of Airdrie, right? Mm-hmm. You see that a lot on hockey, for example, in smaller towns, right? People go on Friday nights and they just enjoy the game with everyone. So I really feel that that's where, as an organization, we're trying to get to. As a player, well, obviously, like we've been so close a couple of years, right? So I have no reason to not think we cannot go all the way through this year. But it's gonna be tough, but it's great as well, right? A great competition, I think, this season. I'm 100%. I know we're up for it, but it's gonna be good.
Yes, it is gonna be good, man, and I'm excited to play alongside you again, ladies and gentlemen. Max LaCroix.